Hello everybody, my name's Robert and I'm the CEO and co-founder at Cloud Sigma. In this short video I'm going to show you how you can quickly and easily purchase static IP addresses and attach them to your servers. Now you'd do that if you wanted to maintain the same IP address over time. For example, if you're running a service where you're also using DNS, you'd want the IP to be consistent and survive reboots and upgrades and all those kind of things you'll be doing on your servers over a longer period of time. So we have both static and dynamic IP addresses available. You can see here in my account under networking, I've got currently 4 static IPs, some of which are being used and some of which are not. And also you can see I've even got a dynamic IP that's in use by a server as well. So I'm just going to let's say I didn't have any free IPs. I'm going to show you how you can easily buy some more. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 2 more static IPs and I'm going to purchase them from today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say just need them for a month, and I've set it to auto renew. And what that'll do is it'll mean that when that subscription is due to renew next month, it will automatically renew that and charge me from my account balance. You can of course go in and turn that off or simply not turn it off at the beginning. We do recommend that for static IPs it's worth having it on, because the last thing you want to do is lose your static IP if you're using that in your infrastructure. So I've purchased those 2 static IPs, and if we go back now, you'll see a long list of IPs, including the 2 new ones we just purchased. So the next thing to do is start using these static IPs. So if I go through to my compute section of the web app, let's just take a server that's not running. I've got one here called Migrated Windows. This is actually a Windows system I moved over to Cloud Sigma yesterday. I can go into networking and you'll see I've got a public interface there, but it's got a dynamic IP currently. So what I'm going to do is go in and change that and assign a static IP. And then from that point on, whenever it boots up, Cloud Sigma system will assign the static IP to that server. Even if the server itself is set to DHCP within the operating system, we will just always serve the static IP that you've specified in your cloud management. So let's just take the first one that's free. And again, I can also change some things. I can change the networking. I'm using this one because it's Windows and I didn't install the VirtIO drivers yet. And also I could assign a networking policy, and we have a video that goes into a lot more detail on how you can do that and why. So that's now ready. I can just save that. It will take a second to update, and there you go. So now you can see that this machine now has 31.171.246, etc. assigned. So I could now just go ahead and boot that up, and we would see that server come up under that IP address. You can of course assign multiple IPs to a server. You can also have multiple networking interfaces on a server. So it's really a very flexible system on the networking within Cloud Sigma that you can use. And again, you can obviously change that back to DHCP or do whatever you want. So that was it. It's a really short video to show you how easily you can do that, and happy computing.